can get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get
What's
with
up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. We're here to do another reaction to, except this time, it's going to be a compilation of Aunt Esther and Fred from Sanford and Son, two very iconic characters that went back and forth for many years on Sanford and Son. Sanford and Son is a great show. I've seen it, not going to lie, and I can't wait to see this. But as always, I can't do that without the crew. Phenom 202, what say you?
Phenom 202, DDA representative. When I make my top 5 TV shows ever, Sanford and Son is in my top 5. So
It's a great show. Yeah.
Esther and Fred's banter back and forth. I'm with it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday, Joe. So let's get it, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood DA, man. What's going on, brother?
No, I'm with Phenom, yo. This is definitely a classic show. I watched many a night, late night, and you know what I mean? And during the day, we used to play this shit like Nick and Night. No, I don't even know if it was Nick and Night. But either way, they used to play this shit some places, and I used to watch it. And Fred and Esther used to go back and forth. It's so wild. And if y'all got the internet, so everybody got access to the interwebs, go look up Esther when she was young, yo. I don't know if y'all ever seen some of the young pictures. I was like, yo,
I have not.
I was like, yo, she a whole other person. Like, where does
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I may have to look that up, yo.
She was like a burlesque dancer or some shit. Like she was like something. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I think it was like something like that, yo. I was like, oh, okay, Esther. I ain't know you was like you was popping like that. Let's go.
Yeah, I ain't know. All right, well, this is gonna be great to see. I mean, gosh, man, it's been years. So, you guys ready?
Yeah, you know, Esther. What she was? I said, Fred. It's Fred Sanford. We all know it. Esther is his sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
In real life?
Sister.
No,
Elizabeth's sister, yo.
Okay.
Elizabeth's sister on the show, so that's why she was always around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was Elizabeth's sister, you know, Lamont's aunt. So she used to come in and check in on the boy. You know what I'm saying? She was a nice Bible thumping, camel humping, whatever. I don't even know what body bumping. You know what I mean? Christian out here.
You know,
I hope the Christians don't hump the camels, but you know, I had to think of something around. Let's go.
You know, church folk, just regular folk, and Aunt Esther was just like that. You know, like don't get it twisted just because you go to church.
Yeah. Stop me.
All right, man. So let's go ahead. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll get that. Hello, Fred. Hello, Woody. Goodbye, Woody.
Hey, come on in, Uncle Woody. You too on this line.
Not until that heathen apologizing for slamming the door in my face.
She's right, Pop. Apologize.
I apologize, Esther, for slamming the door in your face.
Well, that's better.
How you doing?
Fred, now, I wish you wouldn't do that.
What did I do?
Fred was just having a little fun, dear. Come on in. Did he hit your nose?
Try to be a little nice, Tom.
His son always reminds me of my dad.
You know?
Okay. Esther, on behalf of Elizabeth, please sit down and feel to home.
Thank you.
And Esther, on behalf of Elizabeth, would you care for something to eat?
Oh, I wouldn't mind a little snack.
Well, son, go in the kitchen and fix your Aunt Esther a fish head sandwich.
You can insult me all you want to now, Fred Sanford. Because when I'm chosen Mrs. Watts' business wife, your insulting days are gonna be over.
I didn't know that you entered in that contest.
I didn't only enter into it, I'm gonna win it. Right, Woodrow?
Oh, yeah, right.
Wrong. That's the first place you can enter that contest because you're not eligible. See, one of the things you have to be is a part of a certain race.
What race?
Human. Esther, do do like I tell you. Forget about that. Bow out. Keep yourself from being embarrassed.
Why should I be embarrassed? I got everything it takes to win that contest. When I was born, my body was blessed by Mother Nature, honey.
And as you got older, it was cursed by Father Time.
That did it. Come on, Woodrow, let's go. Come on.
No, you run along, Esther. There's something I want to discuss with Lamont.
Well, I'll go and do some shopping.
Goodbye, dear.
Oh, you call me dear?
Why should I call you dear? You look like Bambi's father.
You old weasel-eyed heathen.
That's probably her now. Now, Pop, try to be nice to her.
All right, get the
Willie
door.
always was cheer.
Yeah.
Hello, Aunt Esther.
Hello, Lamont.
Hey, Uncle Woody.
Oh, that's all right, Lamont. I'll pour my own. Hello, Fred.
Hello, Woody.
Hello, Fred Sanford, and how are you today?
Fine up
Yeah,
tonight.
he's like, I'm going
You
over
stop
here.
that.
Okay. I'm quite fine, Esther. And may I lie and say how nice it is to see you?
How's your neck, Aunt Esther?
It's much better, thank you. May I sit down?
Certainly, I pushed the couch out on the freeway.
Never mind him. Sit down here and make yourself comfortable.
Thank you, Lamont.
You're welcome.
You're a nice nephew.
I know.
And you make a nice cousin.
What?
Tell him, Woodrow.
You tell him, Esther, it was your idea.
But you went along with it.
Well, because you insisted.
But you gave in.
Because you would have killed me.
All right, Daddy.
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 Daddy?
No, you don't mean. I mean, you couldn't mean. You do?
Woodrow and I are gonna have a baby.
You know, back then, they might have been 30 years old.
That's true. They just look a lot
Somebody
older.
better call the zoo.
Would you
That's all right, Lamont. Just leave him alone. Cause honey, ain't nothing he can say or do to dampen my spirits. I am going to be a mother. Watch it, sucker.
Congratulations, Uncle Woody.
Don't mess with
Thank
her.
you, Lamont. This calls for a drink.
Congratulations, Aunt Esther.
Thank you, baby.
If she gonna have a baby, you better call for a veterinarian.
What's the matter with you, Pop? How can you be so cruel, Aunt Esther and Uncle Woody, on the happiest day of their life?
Because they both too old and too ugly to have a baby.
You don't know nothing about babies.
Who? Fred G. Sanford? The G stands for Goo Goo Gaga. And gynecologist.
Well, it just so happened, Mr. Fred G. Sanford, that we're not gonna have this baby the way you had Lamont.
You gonna have this baby on purpose? Please. I'm sorry, son. I mean, I never regretted it.
Thanks loads.
You see, Fred, what Esther means is we're going to adopt our child.
That's just what I mean.
Hey, adopting now, I think that's wonderful.
I do too. I'll drink to that.
You drink the ingrown toenail.
To an ingrown toenail.
Listen, Esther, let me ask you a question. Why you want this baby anyway?
We need one.
You need one. Why?
Because we have a conscience, Fred. We have a home and a business, and no one to give it to when we pass on.
Well, give it to me and pass on.
I understand perfectly, Aunt Esther.
I knew you would, Lamont.
Aren't you too old to start with a little baby?
Of course we are, Fred. And we're not going to adopt a little baby. We're going to adopt a teenager.
Do you know there are hundreds of orphan youngsters in this state that nobody wants?
And do you know there are 2 adults in my living room that nobody wants?
What's the matter with you? Can't you see that what Uncle Woody and Aunt Esther are doing is a wonderful thing?
Yes, it's wonderful, son. They're taking a child out the asphalt jungle and putting him in lion country safari.
Listen, Fred, you know, you really begin to get on my nerves now. Now, I've sitting here and listened to you insult my wife long enough. So I'm going to be waiting right outside where I don't have to hear it.
Hello, Smitty. Hey, brother, this is Lamont Sanford, man. Somebody robbed our house. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot, Smitty.
What did he do? Congratulations.
White cop?
Really? That's what it was.
He said he'd be right over.
Amazing, but
That was
I think it
fast.
might be. Yeah. Got the cake on. I forgot how tall she was.
Hi, Lamont. Fred.
Forget Smitty, son. Call SWAT.
Shut up, heathen. Well, Fred, I see you finally got rid of all that old useless furniture in this house. But what are you still doing here?
Quick, son, get the raid so we can kill this fungus before it multiplies.
Will you stop that? Somebody robbed us, Aunt Esther. They really cleaned us out.
Well, I guess that's what they mean by good riddance to bad rubbish.
I guess you what they mean when they say, into each life some ugly must fall.
Watch it, sucker. Now, I didn't come here for no fight. I just came for a little donation for the church. But it looks like I'm too late.
That's not true, Esther. Put me down for 5.
Praise the Lord! Hallelujah! Fred Sanford, $5.
Not $5, 5 knuckles.
Okay, old sinner. But just remember tonight, when you look around this empty house, just remember that the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. High glory!
And you remember when you look in the mirror tonight, the Lord gave you that face and you stuck with it.
yeah, that's fucked up, yo. Fred is fucked up.
Oh my God.
Fred!
It's Sitting Bull.
Oh, Fred!
Where you get all busting in my
They
door
had to,
anyway?
they gave her
I'm
that
sorry,
wig, you
Fred,
think?
it's an emergency.
Yeah, that's probably weird. Because they're younger than what they are, for real.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a junk man, not a plastic surgeon.
Please, Fred, I need your truck.
I agree, son. You take the truck and run over Esther's face.
You are an evil heathen. And one of these days, the Lord is gonna strike you down if he ever decides to get his hands dirty.
What's the matter, Aunt Esther?
Our truck broke down, Lamont, and today is the day we're supposed to pick up our son.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. The adoption agency accepted you and Uncle Woody. Hey, congratulations. Listen, Aunt Esther, let me drive you over there in the truck because you got that whiplash. It'll be kind of painful for you to drive.
She had that
Thank
whiplash
you,
about
Why don't
8
you sit down here,
seasons
baby?
ago. I swear every time I saw her,
sit
she had
down
the
on
shit
my
on her
couch.
neck.
I'll have to have it condemned.
Yeah.
Fred Sanford!
That's Fred G. Sanford. And the G is for glad you're going. Goodbye.
Well, looking at you, I thought the G stood for God forbid.
Then shouldn't we be leaving, Aunt Esther?
You're right, Lamont. Let's go.
Oh, say, listen, Esther, why don't you just run along with Lamont and I'll meet you back at the house later, okay?
Yeah, I think he's right, Aunt Esther. There's only room for 3 of us in the truck.
Is this it? I mean, y'all get to keep the child forever?
Well, maybe. You see, he's gonna stay with us for about a year. And if everything works out all right, then the adoption agency will make a recommendation to the court.
I know we'll like him. I just hope he likes us.
I know he'll like you, Esther.
Why, thank you, Fred.
Children always love animals.
Fred Sanford, you are the lowest of the low, and the meanest of the mean, and the baddest of the bad.
And you are the ugliest of the ugly.
That did it. Get him, Woodrow.
Woodrow.
Bang, bang.
We better leave, Aunt Esther, if we want to pick up your son on time.
My son. Yes, I'm going to get my son. Forgive me, Fred Sanford, if I made you angry. I should be thankful that the Lord has smiled upon me today. And in return, I should smile upon all his creatures. Bye, creature.
Bye there.
Hi, glory. Hi, he's coming outside.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know Woody was such a sucker though, man.
I mean, Woody always just wanted to grab his drink.
Yeah, he just wanted to get something to drink. Yeah,
He was like, he was trying
I
to
never realized
understand.
that either, but till watching this, I'm like, damn, he really was. He was just, he ain't want to be no parts of it.
Alcoholic sucker, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
This was really good, man. I don't think I appreciated Sanford and Son as much as I did when I was growing up. How revolutionary this show was, how funny it was. I mean, but watching it now, I mean, because there's a lot of parts of the show we haven't even hit. You know, like when what's the other guy that he got the gray hair and the gray beard? Lord, Grady? I can't remember. Grady we did none of the Grady stuff. I mean, so there's so much to this show, man. But you definitely gotta give it up to Aunt Esther and Fred. That shit was funny, man. That shit was funny, yo. I loved it.
Yeah. Because it definitely, that shit, Fred is savage, yo.
Yeah,
he was savage, yo. That was so the funniest, funniest shit ever, yo.
Yeah, I like how they go back and forth, like with her, they being mean, then he'll say something nice to her, she just accept like the nice compliment, and then here comes Fred with another jab.
It was always something following.
That setup is always crucial, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this shit is so funny though, man. Like their chemistry is remarkable, yo. And you know what I'm saying? It's on the same level as like George and Florence and Martin and Pam. It's like you want them in the same room together because it makes the show. Its chemistry is unmatched, yo. It's crazy, yo.
And she was in character. Like, you know, she played that church going Bible lady to a T. You know, like her version of it. You know, and I mean, and you know, there's always somebody that if we've gone to church enough or know somebody in the neighborhood like that, there's always carrying the Bible around with them all the time. But you know, like I've always said, church folks are just regular folks. So when he would test her, she would let him know every now and then. But it was great, man. I wish I had seen her. You guys can let me know, but I don't know if I've ever seen her in anything after this, except Sanford and Son. That's all I know. I don't know anything after this.
I mean, she was Mama Payne's best friend in the Martin series.
She was. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that.
Martin dressed up as his mother. Yeah, they was friends.
Yeah.
I don't really know, man. I think I'm looking at her IMDb. She was just in a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious after this.
It didn't have my favorite, because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I watched a lot of stuff. So it didn't have my favorite animal joke. I mean, my favorite joke. But I don't even matter. It might pop up later on in life, and I ain't gonna spoil it right now. But shout out to her, yo. Fred definitely has some savage shit, yo. Like,
savage.
He even hit Lamont one. The Lamont joint caught us straight. That was the funniest shit. Might have been up there. He was like, she was like, "Would be like?" He was like, "What? I'm playing like whatever." Yo, that shit was straight funny as hell. So shout out to Fred doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. Red Fox.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gotta get too much into the history, but you know what I'm saying. He used to run with your boy Malcolm X and all them back in the day. Red, because he used to die and shit, and you know what I'm saying, those the boys ran the streets. I've listened to some different things about his life. Yo, his life is motherfucking crazy, yo. Like Red Fox life. If you ever get some shit like to learn about his past, definitely watch it or listen to it or read it, cause he had a crazy ass life, yo, and the motherfucker like ended up on top for a minute. You know what I mean? So
shout out to Red Fox, man.
yeah,
Shout
he
out to
definitely
Red Fox.
came. It was like from a bottom to the top for real. So, definitely, you know, one of them stories that you only dream about. So shout out to Red Fox and shout out to Esther. Yo, LaWanda Page is her name. Yo, LaWanda Page.
LaWanda Page.
Yeah,
All right,
yo.
shout out to LaWanda Page.
You know,
Yeah, man.
they, you know what? No one ever really dies, yo, because they live forever.
Yeah.
Like in this stuff, man. I mean, I'm glad that they had like 150 something episodes, so it's a syndication, obviously.
Yeah.
But it introduces like my kids even watch Sanford and Son. You know what I'm saying? And my youngest is like 19 years old, and they watch it. My oldest is in his 20s, and you know they watch it too. They grew up on it, and just the jabs, the humor, like it was funny. We was watching it, and we was like, "Oh shit, Mr. Miyagi's in this episode." You know what I'm saying? Because Pat Morita was in it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people done made their way onto, you know, Sanford and Son over the course of their career, yo, because it was a staple, man. I mean, it was only on for 5 years, but like we talk about, they had 20-something episodes each year. So it's a lot of content out there for people to relive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Definitely a hell of a run.
Absolutely, man. If you guys want us to do any more reactions to Sanford and Son or know any other things to react to, please let us know in the comments below. We're definitely going to go down this road, man, because I got to admit, Red Fox, man, this is just to show Sanford and Son in general. It is a very pivotal point in history, just for a Black sitcom in general. So, and especially at the time period that it came out. So really just huge in general. So if there's anything you guys want us to react to, it doesn't matter. Please let us know in the comments below. If you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this reaction, please give it a thumbs up. Let us know a lot more in the comments below. We love to figure out what you guys want us to react to, and we'll do it. Thank you guys so much. I'm Corey Roy. That's Phenom 202, Hollywood DA, and we'll be back with you another reaction. Peace.
Yep.
I think you'll get with this, because this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, because this is where it's at.